Okay, welcome everybody. This is my next. It's actually a replay from my game because it was like 3 a.m. I didn't want to talk. It was I think like Sunday to Monday, so it was 3 a.m. so I didn't want to disturb my neighbors or anybody actually here. So I recorded. Actually, I haven't recorded anything. This is replay that I downloaded, and it's. Let me tell you that downloading replays in Dota 2 is pain in the ass. You don't have any like last replay file. Psh, no, you have to search it like this. I will just show you. Yes, 6057. That's not really good statistics, but you have to search it like this. Recent game, and go through those games, search your replay, or you can go for filter. Let's see, I'm searching for Storm from 19th, which is today, to 20. Okay, and again, you have to search it. So that's really pain in the ass. It really doesn't work most of the times. So yeah, that's the way how I search it. I download the replay, and let's do the commentary on top of it. Let's fast forward it, so you don't have to wait. As you can see, there's a lot of carries in this game, and okay, there we go. You know what? I will do it from my perspective. I think that will be perfect. I'm playing Huskar because I think Huskar is popular hero, and people wanted me to play him. So there you go. In Dota 2, because I play the Huskar in Dota 1, it actually gets I'm still getting pretty decent views. The Huskar is like over 7,000 views, and even the Dota history, if you Google in YouTube Dota history, some guy use it basically in that clip, which is actually illegal, but whatever. Maybe I could talk about it a little bit more, because somebody in the comments actually with I think X video asked me like, do I know about this, that some guy used my gameplay. I didn't, and I am partnered with Machinima. I think you know that already, but maybe that was the reason why I'm partnered. That guy basically contacted some guy that basically write me if I want to be partner. I don't know. There was no communication with me and him whatsoever, so I don't know if he's behind it or not. But it doesn't really change anything to the fact that he basically put my video on full screen in the highest quality, record that screen, or download it through some YouTube downloader, and basically cut my commentary off and show my gameplay, just parts of my gameplay. In the first one and even second one of the history of Dota, I don't know if there's a third one. You simply don't do that, because it's only one that can do it is YouTube. If YouTube deletes my channel or download everything from my channel, deletes it and use it for basically getting money for them, it's absolutely fine, because YouTube can do that. They own you or own at least your videos. So YouTube can do that. Some guy from Machinima, even if it's like working with Machinima, he can do that, and he did. So I'm not mad because I'm partnered, so like what the fuck, I don't really care, but that's just a little interesting note. So let's see, I'm on a line with the Zeus, and I'm on a line with the Zeus and Rest. I'll free camera go. And by the way, they bought clarities, so full clarities for them, which means absolute harassment. Okay, that's why I'm actually backing up a little bit more, because that's kind of ridiculous. And on top of that, Tide here warded my pulling spot, so now I'm really sad. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna have any creeps. Don't worry, I'm really good. Definitely, it depends on them what they will do on this line, because if they're gonna harass me with these clarities, they can have 5 spells in like 10 minutes, like the nuking spells, which means maybe like 5 spells with those clarities, so it can be like additional 5 spells, so it can be like 20 spells on me in 10 minutes, which is actually very much a lot. But so far they are not doing anything. The line is pushed on their tower, which is perfect for me, because what happened if this push on their tower? Well, it will be pushing towards me right now. So that's actually not that bad. I'm trying loud, as you can see. I'm not having any trouble doing that. I think they did a pretty bad job actually harassing me. If you can see, that's the problem with Huskar on any line, on any maybe mid-game even. Late game, it depends on the items, but let's say mid-game, that's a problem, because if you jump somebody and he's a nuker, he can kill you, because you will have, maybe something lower than half of the HPs, and he can definitely kill you. So that's the, I think, Huskar has so many weaknesses. It's even ridiculous how Huskar is easy to kill. I think just players are very, I don't know, confused what to do if Huskar jumps them, so they don't do anything at all. And one nuker is really enough to kill Huskar. Zeus could definitely kill Huskar. That depends, Depends on the untames, of course. If you have BKB, then it doesn't really matter. What is this? Ressa is actually focusing the Nakes, which is perfect for me, of course, because... It looks like that's the problem, we have actually same movement speed, so there was nothing to be done here. I'm definitely just gathering levels so far, that's my strategy. Kill some creeps, it doesn't really matter. When I have level 6 or something around that, I can definitely destroy Zeus. Because he's really, that's the Zeus style that he's doing this, which means it's actually draining his mana, and after level 6, if I jump him and he doesn't have mana, he's dead, that's the thing. And he's definitely, I'm looking at it right now, I don't remember the game much, but he's using those clarities, but he's using them even when I'm not there, which means he was pushing the line when I was not there, so it's kind of stupid. And you don't do that. I have now creeps on my, like a tower place, and I'm completely fine with laserting them. Not this one. Maybe this one? Of course not. But I'm getting levels, at least that. You can't take away that. In the beginning I thought this is kind of an outpick against me, because if you're looking at the Rasta, he's got later on more than 5 seconds disable Storm. He can disable you too, so and of course Void can jump and basically cancel if you have BKB, and Void's does the ulti. He cancels your BKB like that, so, and I remember that happening, so definitely it's definitely outpick. I think so, at least on me. On the other guys, I don't care. We don't care about that. On the Baratroom could be Void's outpick too, because Baratroom is most of the times, or he has to. In this lineup, he has to go BKB, so the Void's ulti can definitely be bad too. So as you can see, I'm level 5 right now, and level 6, I think that this will start. Zeus, better be prepared, good man. You're gonna get it. I could definitely watch, other section. I could. First blood on the den. Bedroom. Let's see if... I think he... Wow. I'm not saying mistake, because I think he was trying to... Actually, he hit it a creep, and Lich finishes that. Nice. And buying wards, so definitely good Lich. And later, like is happening for me in the beta, it's good that I can talk about the beta right now. That, alright, I think we are actually on. And this situation I have to stop it, because I think it's important right now. This is... could be first kill. So if you look at it, I'm level 5. I know when one creep dies, I'm level 6. That's why I'm in the salving, that's why I'm putting... I think even the heal, or also only salve, okay. That's why I'm salving. I'm just waiting here, for Zeus to actually... He completely wasted his mana. I think he should anticipate something like this, okay? One creep, see? He denies that, so he kind of helped me actually to... for his faster death. I'm kind of hit him, twice, 3 times, then ulti. And that was it for Zeus. Again, he doesn't have mana. I don't think he has level 6 yet. I can watch it. Level 5, okay, so he wouldn't be able to kill me even that. Alright. So that was my first kill. I'm doing pretty fine, no power threats. If you think about it, the rest actually was roaming pretty much. So I'm doing pretty fine. I think 6 minutes in, I do have power threats. I do have kill pretty decent amount of creeps. I think we can watch it. I think this is the first time I'm actually doing any replay. There's 3,400 different So everybody in this game actually pretty much farmed, like from our team. It's kind of ridiculous that we do have, you know, Baratroom, Nakes and Shadow Fiend. Of course, Nakes is in the forest, which definitely helps. They are not ganking him at all. It was one gang for Rasta, nothing more. And it looks like we are farming well. No, that's not the one. That's not the one either. Nope. This one. Nope. Let me just... oh, there we go. Creep stats. I do have 30 creeps, which means, you know, never more on the mid. 33 creeps. So it's nothing really... nothing bad for me, at least. You know, one kill and 3 creeps. That's pretty decent. I was not caring about Denais in this game because, you know, Denai mean he can hit me, so I was just there for those creeps. I mean, Denais, I mean, what the hell, you know, it's a Zeus, so what can he do? That was my thinking, that I don't really care if a Zeus will have, you know, 30 creeps or 40 creeps. It doesn't really change anything, at least for me or for us. I'm still very careful, because we don't have ward on the bottom I'm looking at right now, and definitely there can be, you know, gang from Storm, Rasta, even Void, Tide, everything can gang me. I'm not actually building most of the times the urn from those Gauntlets of Strange. I just have it for the decent additional damage in the beginning, so I can, you know, last it much more easier. I think, you know, urn is definitely choice. I don't think, you know, the mana region is important here, so I mean anybody else can do it. So I don't go for urn. I just go for the initial damage on the Gauntlets of Strange and initial HPs. Oh no, I see some red dots coming at me. This will be bad. Yeah, okay. This is the time to go creep in the forest, definitely. And this is perfect with the, you know, I know the 2 guys are there. I don't know the storm is actually coming, so I'm just gonna, I think, jump him and do nothing. It could be close, even I think if the Zeus... actually, this, you know, the storm has the remnant, which does the static remnant, which does insane damage, and the cooldown is like 3 seconds. So I don't think I could even kill him. But that's the thing about Huskar that I'd like to do. Not die, but build the Morbid Mask. And of course they are pushing the tower. Not much we could do about that. There could be any port, but you know, nobody is actually caring about me, so... Morbid Mask, because if you're having, you know, hard time on the line, you can go in the forest and basically creep however you want, however long you want, so that's what I like, actually. Warloon is in action. Maybe if you'll end before it started. I don't think this is smart right now. You know, I was a lot of creeping, but I knew that there's a Rasta, there's a Storm, Tide, so I want to have the BKB as soon as possible. Of course, after my Dominator. That's what I buy all the ways the first time. Yeah, the BKB, you know, if I jump somebody, they can disable me for 5 seconds, so it's not really effective without that. So I was trying to creep, as you can see me down there. You know, without my team, that's absolutely fine. Even Nyx is in the fight, not me. But they're doing pretty good job. You got it. Double damage. 150, okay. And the thing is, if you gonna look at this, I do have, what is it, gold minutes. 310. Nice. As you can see, the static remnant, it's kind of overkill in the beginning, you know, at least when you are, let's say, Patch on the middle. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Nakes. He could jump on that creep. Maybe not. He will kill Void, and nope, he won't. As you can see, there's thousands of disables, you know. Of course, Nevermore doesn't really care about that, but there is. I think the problem in this game was the Void, for them at least, because he was the, like, you know, yeah, this guy is a carry, but he's a more like a spell-oriented carry. At least mid-game. Well, you know, later, if he got Orchid, Ginzo, he can do damage, definitely by hitting. Even, you know, even though this is Overload is still a spell, so I would count him as a spell damage than anything else. But, you know, hitting guy is definitely this one, and he was not really farming well. If you can see, he doesn't have even power threats. So that was pretty bad. Let's go back to me and my farming. Yes, of course. Shadow Fiend went for a Blink Dagger. I must say there is a lot of funny situation in this game with the Shadow Fiend and his dagger and ulting. You'll see. I think it's very much funny what he does with that. Nothing like bad, you know, jumping wise, but then what will, you know, follow after that, it's funny. Again, I'm not really caring for my team because, you know what, Lich, Nevermore, Barathrum, Nakes, I think they can do it on their own. I think I poured it right now. Nope. Okay, let's see the action, if I'm not there. Alright, this was a fail action. As you can see, it's that the disable Barathrum just dies because of that. You know, if he could hit, it would be over, but it really doesn't. Now I'm actually getting Growl of like cancelling his farm, so I think that's absolutely fine. Lich, he's dead, so I can't really help him, so I go, you know, like through the bottom. I should. Oh, one creep, of course, Alan. You have to kill those creeps. Even though if there are 5 heroes, one creep, you have to kill him. And again, farm. Let's see the creep stats. This is nice. You know, you can see these little things there. I do have 64, which is same amount as the Nevermore does, and Nevermore obviously does have the spell, so he can kill a lot of lines just because of that. Now let's see, this should be very much easy kill on rest. I'm just auto-attacking. I want to jump to Zeus, I know I actually clicked that, but I think I will go for it. Even though that's my gameplay actually with Huskar. Very aggressive, as you can see. Right away I attack Tide, which actually works pretty fine, but the tower will kill me. But that is my style, you know, Tide thinking, okay, he's got like, you know, 50 HPs, but 50 HPs plus the 100 and something damage from the passive, the Bloodlust, or however it was called, I don't know. It's definitely, you know, I think smart being aggressive as much as you can. That's my style. You know, if I see hero, even there are like 3 of them, and there's a slight chance that we could pull that off, I go for it. This is the Nevermore style, look at that, I think this is the funny thing, what he does. Maybe not now, what? He's like ulting, but he's cancelling, because there's a... yeah, now. Ulti? No. Okay, he's ulting now. I think there are many situations like these, he wants like, oh, I'm gonna ulti, oh no, bad position, and he like moves, and then he does the same thing like 2 times in a row. That's definitely funny. If you think about it, like Nevermore with the dagger actually waiting for his ulti that much. And of course, Knife Stealer dead. The funny thing is, or weird thing about this replay, is that you can't see the chat, like Allied's chat. You can only see the all chat, which I don't know why. Doesn't make sense. But it's a beta, so I guess. Again, impossible to find any replays. I wanted, you know, find my actually played Tide, even, you know, after this game. I want to find that game. I never found it. It was like in a void, I think, somewhere. That was a good game with the Tide. I would like to show you because I think, you know, you are kind of thinking that I'm not a support, which I don't like to play supports as a like a Zeus maybe or Crystal Maiden, these supports that are just dying. I like to play Tide. I think I can play Tide. I do have 4-0 with the Tide right now on my statistics. Everything else is pretty much even, and this is nice too. About same movement speed, I think. I couldn't hit him with this ulti, so it was pretty bad. So yeah, Tide definitely the carry that I would like to play because he's got ulti. That's the thing. Tide doesn't have to kill one creep, and he will have money from, you know, assists, so that's why I like him. That you can actually have some items just being there and basically casting the ulti or the gush and these things, or the spin. That's nice too. That's, you know, area effect too. Gives you assists. So I like Tide with Huskar actually. When I'm playing this game, it was like 3 days ago. I had, I think, 7-0. So definitely the hero. I don't know. I think it's more like the people doesn't know what to do when he jumps them, than that he's that strong. I definitely lost with Huskar like many games in Dota 1. And, everything can cancel him. Disables, when he doesn't have BKBs. I'm farming a lot just because of the BKB. But if he doesn't have that, the rest I can disable me for 5 seconds. You know what I can do with that? Nothing. Okay. Maybe some action I would like. Oh, there we go. Haha. On Void, which is kind of unfortunate, because he will, I think, jump from that. Maybe not. Oh, he jumped. Kind of fail jump. So nothing. By the way, that's the first lich in a week. I was maybe writing that even in game, that cast a shield on me. I played like, 3 liches in that week, and no lich actually casted shield on others, just on himself. And again, of course, we have to farm. That's the goal in this game. It actually is, because if you can see the Void, he's buying Town Scroll Portal. He's buying Madness, and he doesn't have it even in like, 18 minutes, so he's not farming. Storm, doesn't farm too much, so if you can see, he's got the Nautilus mana and boots. So it's a perfect for us as a carries to farm, I think. At least one carry, which I actually took that role of farmer in this game. And very soon I'm gonna get a BKB. I remember it like, in an amount. Hold on. But actually, the Beta is going for it too. I think I will have it like in the same time as Beta, which will definitely like actually start, our big actions. Let's see the graph if I can find it. Okay, it's plus 12,000, so it's funny because everybody in this game from our side actually farmed, and nobody from them farmed, which I think they had, a lot of opportunities for that. Maybe the Baratheon could be the case, because, if you farm, that was fail, I think. If he followed them with the mana, he would kill him, definitely. He didn't have mana. So yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't farm at all. Okay, back to my perspective. I think that's the most interesting one. I do have the Mithril Hammer, so now only 1,200 of my farm. And there's like no action, so I'm not like missing anything. So don't worry. There will be action, definitely. I remember it's like 40-minute, 50-minute game. And a few fails, definitely I will point them out. So I don't know if you call it fails. That's what you will see, but you will see. It's bad situation, definitely, what will happen. As I said, the BKB send the Void's ulti. And I have to say in front that Void ulti doesn't freeze the time, so the BKB like cooldown, like into those 10 seconds in beginning, are actually going. So, in that 4-second ulti, you do have like 6 seconds BKB, which kind of is bad. And now I think we'll be seeing in action. There's a smoke. That's interesting, actually, fact that if there's a smoke and Baratheon charges you, it doesn't put you on smoke, but Levi on smoke. Or no, he's got invisible. Okay. In that game, I was thinking it's a smoke. And that's my style. I have to kill the creep first and then go to the action. I see Roshan. Nice. Hello, Roshan. I was trying to steal it. I will jump him probably. Yup. And dead. My kill. Yes. People, I don't know, I think a lot of people would argue with me as why to get the Dominator first, but I think really it's that good. As you could see in the middle, I think my first action with the team that I killed Ty with like 50 HPs, and that is happening a lot. In every game like that happened, that I have, very low HPs, but I still killed many guys. Maybe even like gank on me with I don't know, Puck. I remember Puck jumping on me with Sven, and I killed them both, so it's happening. It's definitely a good choice. I build it after the power thread, and then I go to the BKB most of the times, because you know what, probably in like 80% of games there is a disable. Of course, when I'm gonna play against, I think there was a fail ulti, a life stealer, because 5 against 1 you don't have to ulti him. even if it's lifestealer. I'm again farming. BKB will be very soon. I think Battleroom should have it right now. I think he does. In the chick. Yep, it's coming. As I said, we have pretty decent, timing. Now I'm buying BKB, so that worked actually perfectly fine. Now let's see the action. I think it will be pretty bad for us. I'm jumping on the tide. I want to kill him and kill Rasta right now. Of course, this is Zeus. That's the problem. With BKB, I could kill even the Zeus, but there's a death spell, and that just kind of cancels. I think he will be. Yep, he's dead. So definitely good action from them. Tide and Resta died, so whatever. Void can farm at least. He's got some kills. I like actually Bloodstone on the Storm. Definitely, I know people would argue, or I heard arguments that Storm, would benefit more from BKB, maybe Orchid, because Orchid gives you damage. I don't know. I think Storm is much more something like a damager from spells, because you don't necessarily do damage from attack. You do attack, but more with the combination with Overlord. Overlord is from StarCraft. Overload. Fuck me. You could probably, yeah. So, I like the Bloodstone. If you have like 20 charges, which is not impossible. In many games I do have around 20 charges with the Storm. And it just gives you so much HP regen, so much HPs, and so much mana regen. It's insane, and you can definitely be in action much more longer. So I buy it as a first big item on a Storm. I don't know. I think it works. It worked for me in every game. And the other thing is, if you die, and with those I did have 22 charges, you basically don't wait. There is no cooldown on that. And there is a first action with BKB, so I think even better than BKB and mine. Or goes Modon. He failed, by the way. Okay, now I'm trying to orb walk, or auto attack. I kind of, if you can see, I kind of could not. Okay, he did the Ghost Scepter. I was trying to. I think it's a Ghost Scepter. I was trying to orb. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking why it's not working in that game. I know. Now I know. Definitely, I could, recognize the effect from a Dota 1, but Dota 2, he looked maybe more like a. I don't know. He looked actually okay to me. I don't know. That's why I was trying to target him. So now it's pretty even, kill-wise, but I think farm-wise, it's kind of insane for us. We do have pretty big advantage, I think. Yeah, 15k. That's too much. It can change, yeah, I think so, but we'll see. And Zeus is dead? No, Spirit Breaker. I think he failed in that previous action that he wouldn't go for BKB right away. He should. Because Resta again was able to cancel him at least. There was no shackles, but that was that hex. And it can happen because you're kind of losing the momentum, if you wanna call it like that. And even though if he activated the Mask of Madness, he lost that. So you have to pop the BKB as soon as you can. And that's the one thing that I'm thinking people are afraid, like Battleroom charging. In the older versions, charge was basically on charge, so you were charging for 4 seconds, and then he charged, and he was magic immune to everything. So that was the old Battleroom, but the new one, he's not charging, he's running right away, maybe after 0 point something seconds, and nothing. And of course you can disable him, you can stun him, you can hex him, everything. So I think people are forgetting about this a lot of the times. Will I jump him? No, I won't. I was trying to actually. I know it works on the Magina or heroes with the blink at least, that you go for ulti when he's jumping with the blink, you kind of follow him to that location. So I was trying to do that. It was, I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe I haven't clicked him, I don't know. will never know. Oh, there's... okay. There's a chat. Hello? Nothing. Oh, of course. Sorry about that. Let's see the farm. 130. Definitely never more is advantage. But I'm kind of catching up on the kills, which is nice. Denies, I do have same. Perfect. I love denies, I don't know. I like to have like 50 denies in game. I feel like, you know, I accomplished something. I did it. Again, I think they are doing a mistake by just letting us, you know, creep, maybe push a little bit them, because you know what, if you look at the... oh, sorry about that. Where's our... there we go, free camera. Ah, they're gonna... oops! You bastards. You bastards. You know what, I will get the free camera going on. Let's see. By the way, they smoked us too. I was trying to get from it, but from the Void's ulti, it didn't work out. I do have time for BKB, I'm jumping aside right away. He doesn't pop out his ulti yet. He did now. I'm kind of confused when I'm attacking. Zeus, dead. With low HPs I'm still going because I do have like 300 damage. As you can see, I finished Void on the 2 hits, so... definitely no good action from them. I think Tide kind of was sleeping. Oops, what is that? Oh! Okay, hold on, replay. Don't make me beat you. Definitely, I think, you know, that Tide waited too long for the ulti. Right away, when the, you know, the ulti from Void was gone, he should go for it. Because, you know, I like to use Tide ulti as a initiation, or breaking their initiation, not like running away and, you know, basically when your whole team is dying, then the ulti, it kind of doesn't work like that. I do have reverse, so I went right away for the Satanic. No, you know, definitely HPs are important because the sheer amount of disables is insane, and the BKB, I have 8 seconds right now. When I was 5 seconds, it's nothing. It's just like it wouldn't be there. I can kill, you know, maybe one hero in 5 seconds, but hopefully that the guy will with the disable. I'm getting a scroll, okay. But definitely HPs are good, so the Reaver is, you know, pretty good tactic. I don't necessarily buy Armlet most of the time, I don't know why. I know people are like going for the, you know, Armlet as a first item. I think he failed. Yep, he's dead. But definitely he didn't use the charge for the BKB. I know in one point of the game he kind of activated it like by misclicking, so I don't think it wouldn't mind, but he would survive if he, you know, charged the probably top line or something like that with the BKB. So it's like a trait, you know, 1 second of BKB or you're deaf. So I don't know what he would choose. I guess I go for the BKB because, you know, I'm like a person who, if somebody attacks me, I click on everything basically on my item. I'm switching. If you just look at if you're looking at my games, just look at my power thread, okay? It's switching definitely a lot of times. I'm not running, it's like switching. I know about that. And there's the action. Definitely, as you can see, there's so much nuking ability of them, so they should be fine, you know, mid-game. I think we are actually, yeah, we are still in mid-game item-wise. Now I know that the Void used the jump, basically, so I'm going for you, boy. BKB, right away. Out-attacking, out-attacking, out-attacking. Now the rest, he's going for Ghost Captor, so there are 2 Ghost Captors in that game. I waited for I waited for him because I wanted to have assist, not for the Storm, which actually he does have. He did have mana, so. And I completed my Satanic, so that's why I was waiting up there, basically creeping to it. I could be there, you know, much more sooner, but I wanted to finish my item. And now I have 7 seconds, Baratheon has 6 seconds, so kind of early, you know, for those BKBs to be used like that, but we are getting kills, I guess. We are getting money, so we are definitely getting money. 20k more than them. And that was the problem. I think that their carries actually haven't farmed anything in that game. If you look at the Void, he's dead, so we can't. Mystic Staff. That's why I don't like to buy the Ginzo in the beginning, because the Mystic Staff is 3k, which you can have all the how it's called, Soul Booster. Yeah, the Soul Booster, and then you buy the Perseverance to finish that item, the Bloodstone. Definitely Mystic Staff, like, it gives you mana, but what else, damage, okay, but I don't think it's worthy as a first big item. He can do anything with that right now, with the Bloodstone. Now with the 1.4k very soon, or without the Voidstone. He actually has Voidstone, so he could finish that. Let's see. He's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna jump him. I don't think I'm there. Unfortunately, oh, I got him. I definitely got him. I think the fire will kill him. I think the Bloodstone is much more better. Just because of the sheer regen. I think that's sometimes important when you like jumping somebody. With with your ulti as a storm, you need that regen, massive regen, which you can have from Bloodstone later on the beginning. Alright, I think, yeah, the game will end in very soon. Definitely, we are winning, but again, I think that's much more. And Lich disconnected. He will be back. He'll be back. And one more thing, Lich didn't have anything, but he was buying a lot of wards, so that's pretty good. But still, I think the mech, like, maybe not the power thread. I don't know why you need the power thread, but the mech, I think, was much more important for the Lich than anything else. And Shadow Fiend with the BKB, nothing against that, even though I'm the one who is losing that much HP. I'm not necessarily, taking the Aegis right away. Maybe if I play actually hero and I think we can win because of that, then I pick it. But I'm not like, a lot of people are like, clicking as soon as possible to get the BKB, not the BKB, the Aegis. Let's see the Baratroom. I think he's in the middle, trying to get the Resta. He powered out the Ghost Capture, but it was so many bashes that he couldn't do anything. Now, let's do. Nothing will start, unfortunately. I think overall the Void, we are talking about him not farming, but he did a pretty good job with the ultis at least. I think he cashed me every time. You will see even in the BKB, which actually cancelled it, so he was doing a pretty good job. But then again, not farming, which is the Void. You have 4 farm carries, you don't need Lich. I think it was a pause, so we were like kind of waiting for him. I think somebody paused, so that's why they are writing that. And you have 0 farmed carries, so that's the thing. I could a little fast forward it, but you know what? Let's just watch me getting those creeps. Every one of them. Oh yeah. I'm buying Crystallis. In this stage of the game, it doesn't really matter what I will go for. But Crystallis, I don't know. I think it's good. I'm not saying the Crystallis is that good, but the Boriza later on, or the Daedalus that's called here, but definitely I think it's it's a decent item. And now the important thing will be right now. Okay, I will 0.25. Void is definitely somewhere there. He's right there. He's clicking there. He doesn't pop the BKB. I thought that's a mistake. I see a Void. Okay, I'm trying to. Did you see that the ulti that I was trying to get on the Zeus to get away from that? And now my cooldown, if you can see that, is going down from BKB, which my BKB was 7 seconds, which is 0. And now I will get it. I'm still trying to get the Zeus. It doesn't really matter. I just saw him, so I went for him. Alright, sorry about that. Let's continue again. My BKB is completely down. Can it be? I can't really do any damage. He pops out the ulti, so I'm dead. I was trying to get the Satanic, but I was not enough time. Like with 10 HPs, you can't really out-heal that. And that was the situation with the Voids and his ulti, you know, it's pretty decent, as I said. I think the biggest mistake was on him. He could definitely, you know, pop the BKB and not being disabled that much. And basically kill the Rasta. He could do it in the time, and I don't know. I guess it was good ulti. As you could see, I was trying to jump on the Zeus because I saw the Void, so I was trying to jump away from that, but didn't work out. You know, let's try maybe fast forward it, because when I'm dead, nothing is happening, obviously. They will push, so let's maybe. I think they will actually push. I mean, what they can do. Nyx can definitely kill him. Storm, okay, he got Aegis, so I don't think it was smart. He doesn't have any mana right now, so he needs to go in, pretty much back. BKB, there we go, very nice. Zeus will get it, and that's the okay. Well, you're not killing anybody, so I think this action could be pretty bad. Again, you know, not bad ulti. I think, you know, in decent time then he can steal those kills, basically steal those kills. And what I do right now, I think it was a big mistake, but as you can see, I don't really give a shit about if I will die or not. And that's the problem. Herastar just paps out E. There's nobody else I would attack, and now look at the amount of disables against me. This is just too much. I was trying to get... No, I was not. I'm just dying in slow motion. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I did. I killed the Storm. And then again, you know, the 5-second disable is kind of insane. I don't know what it is. I guess he thinks he killed me. That was more Resta. And the other thing I think was a mistake here was actually we do have two Azalt Kiras. He kind of was writing that he needs it as an armor, so he went for it. Even though the Baratum actually have it pretty much sooner. But whatever, it works. You know, if you can if you can have two Azalt Kirases, then I guess like you are winning by default, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just fast forward it again because I'm dead. It's not fun. I'm blacking Baron Nevermore, by the way. I'm thinking he was writing something that he really needs that BKB, which he really needs against Resta and the Storm, you know, Tide. It's a lot of disables. Maybe too much, I think too much. Ice Frog, nerf it. Right away. Or I'm not playing anymore. And farming, of course, that's what I do. I think that will be my... oh, there's a beginning of action, but you know, I need to finish my creep, of course. It's money. 410, psh, of course I have to finish it. And that was weird, because we were kind of closer to that spot, and it respawned, so... I thought you have to go, like, you know, much more further away from that, but I guess not. They smoked, looks like it. Nope. Yeah, they did, definitely did. Because it disappeared from the map. And this will be another situation, as I call it, retarded situations. Void, I think I pop now a BKB right now. And bloom! In that ulti again. And BKB goes away. That's very nice. I'm jumping to... why jump somebody? I'm definitely trying again to disable. I'm disabled, completely disabled. Hey. But at least it's a team wipe, I think. Zeus will die right away. Yep, it's a team wipe for two guys. It's not that bad. I think, you know, Baratroom wrote something like 2 versus 5, or no, 2 for 5. It's okay. And I replied to that as, you know, maybe you and Lich dying would be okay. So yeah, in a, you know, friendly sense. Pfft, sure. Again, I died, so fast forward it. There's nothing here to watch. It's the end of the game, so you know that's how actually how I play Huskar. Even though there's like a bad situation, most of the times I jump on the enemy, and most of the times I kill somebody. But you know, then I die. Maybe just because of the rest. If it would be somebody else, actually anybody else. Probably nobody has more disabled than Resta. So, and there's even Ginzo. So if you think about it, like 3.5 plus the 5 plus his static electric vortex, 2.5. It's 10 seconds in disable, more than 10 seconds in disable, plus his ulti. That's definitely no potential there. Let's not wait, please. He's porting. Yes. So I'm alive, and I think we'll do the finishing push. So this video was kind of unique because I did a voiceover over it. I definitely can see my mistakes. That's the difference between playing and watching the video. I know I do mistakes. I play in the game, but when I say there's a bug, I see it as a bug because let's say there's a Huskar game, Huskar, and I basically jumped the like 1 against 4. I jumped the Mirana because she had like lower HPs. And what I did was basically ulti, first the snowball, then the ulti, then the nuke. And what happened was... Oop, I'm avoiding it. I'm trying to hit him as much as I can. It's actually pretty much working. I will jump the tide. He's dead. Very nice. That's what you get. That's the point of against Void, not get caught in the ulti, and then you can do whatever you can. Yeah, I was talking about what? Yeah, that I basically did the nuke and the ice wall, and it hit him. And I thought that's a bug, because she was kind of in the air, so I was thinking, okay, there was some bug that she was too high or whatever. But there was one here that I haven't seen there. So if I say that, that's why I'm playing. That's because I'm playing it. I'm focusing on something, and something else I don't see it. It's happening to you, it's happening to me, so if I'm watching I can definitely see much more, but it doesn't mean that you need to comment it like, did I miss that? Like, I'm playing the game, I don't know. I'm watching something else. I'm focusing on something else most of the times. So it's much more easier, that's why I want to say, to see mistakes from this point of view than when you play. Alright. I might do... Actually, it's one day before the... Let's kill the Zeus with Orb Walk. Very nice. He's got the Ghost Scepter, which actually looked like it cancelled his fire, which is definitely interesting. And you are dead. Then you are dead. Somebody will please die. I think I was balled from a storm. But then again, amount of disables, it's insane. But I'm not caring because I do have Aegis, and now my team can actually follow up on that, as you will see in a second. There we go. Basically based off the ulti, by the way. It doesn't really matter, it's the end of the game, but still. So I want to say that this will be... Okay, let's just see what is happening right now. In slow motion. I think this needs slow motion. Us dying at the well. I'm still killing the tide, that's not bad. But the amount of disables again, it's pretty bad. And basically I think I had some, like, not even second to activate the Satanic, I did. I think I did, but the turning animation, like to hit him, was too late. So that's what happened. Yeah, there will be update basically later. I mean this day for US. For me it will be like a Friday morning, like 2 AM, 3 AM. And new hero. Probably one, because we had like bigger update, last week, so you should see this before the update, okay? But I'm not really sure. Again, I don't know. My upload sucks. That's the point. And the problem here, it's 1 megabit, okay? If the file, like this is almost only 46 minutes. Let's say 50-minute game, it can have a little over 2 gigs, okay? The file. what I'm writing here. Oh, hold on, Ellen. Hold on. Can I, like... I was writing something there. Okay, I can. I can move from the replay. Oh, yeah, I was writing the give me the Buriza. So that searching searching function of Dota 2. Because I was writing the Buriza, Decanian, and then I was writing Daedalus, I don't know how it's written, so... And then I write fuck you, definitely. So yeah, that was the game, GG, it's called, with Huskar. That's how I played, very aggressively. And here I played a lot of open farm, because, you know, I think against these guys, and with the Void and the Storm not really farming that well, that was the smart choice, I think. So that's it, and yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Maybe something else. Maybe statistics. I could show you if you want to. If you are some statistics fetish guy, I could show you these. So there you go. And that's it for real. Okay, next. With this we'll end the video, I think.